Could we build a more generous world?
No.
Thanks.
There is power in generosity, not just for those who give, but for those who receive it and witness it too. Every act of generosity, big or small, creates a ripple effect. It lifts us up. It bonds our communities. As Canadians, it's in our DNA.
You know what?
Yes, today is Giving Tuesday, the country's largest day for giving. Now, last year, Canadians raised over $16 million in one day. But even with that donation, a recent survey conducted by Canada Helps shows that 1 in 5 Canadians, that's 20% of us, haven't donated to charity in the past 5 years. So with some practical tips on how to give back this season, no matter your budget, we're joined live this morning by the president and CEO of Canada Helps, none other than Doug Chang. Duke Chang. Duke, good to see you this morning. I keep saying Doug, and I know your name is Duke.
That's okay,
but it's great to have you here this morning, Duke. So,
thank you for having me in.
Definitely.
What an amazing morning. A complete charity takeover of CP24.
Yeah, it's great. And it's wonderful to have you here to talk about this, because that statistic there, that effectively 20% of Canadians, haven't contributed recently. I'm sure a lot of that comes down to the economic times we're living in, the affordability crisis and things along that line. But you're here to sort of help people say that, no matter how, no matter what, people can help and make a difference.
Absolutely. We know the conditions are tough out there, and some people are finding it challenging budget-wise. But we really want to encourage those people this year, especially who haven't given in a while, or maybe have never given. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're a little giving curious, to come out and try it and try to give to a charity and see how good it feels to support your local community, to support organizations and causes that you care about. Mm-hmm. Even if it's a small amount to start with, it's a great way to get started.
Does it have to be financial, Duke, or can it be time as well?
You can give time, you can give your treasure, you can give your talents. Everybody has something to give, right? Even if you're in hard financial times, you can go volunteer if you want, or even just stop by and say thank you to an organization that's touched your life or has helped you out, right?
Yeah.
A word of encouragement is also helpful.
I understand also that there are sort of regional differences, which we're very familiar with across this country in terms of, in some cases, disparity, in some cases, having quite a bit. What are you seeing across the country in terms of the insights here that you can help us out with?
Yeah, so what we know from our historical data that we see is there's been a long, slow trend of fewer and fewer Canadians giving to charities over time, but those who have the means to give have been stepping up and giving more. Yeah. Canadians are always generous. That's in our DNA, and it's just a time to step that up right now when so many of us are in need. You've had segments on here about food banks, about the rising visits to food banks lately, 1 in 5 Canadians going to food banks. All those organizations need support. The local clubs that are watching your kids after school, those are charities, healthcare organizations, educational institutions, animal welfare, climate. Charity, right? There's so many great causes. There's 85,000 charities in Canada that you can support. Yeah. They're all on our platform on Canada Helps. You can come, drop any of them into your shopping basket, check out and make a donation today.
And with 85,000, there's something there that's going to line up with somebody's needs, heart, interest, etc. But I think, Duke, what you said early on was really interesting. You said about how good it feels. There is that true heartwarming feeling when you give, whether it's your time, whether it's your treasure, or whether it's money.
Yeah. Whether you get that feeling, whether you're the recipient of generosity. So imagine the last time somebody did something nice for you or was generous with you. How good that made you feel, how grateful and overwhelming that feeling is. Mm-hmm. And then think about the time where you were generous to somebody else. Maybe you found a wallet on the street and returned it to the owner, or maybe you just help somebody move. Help one of your friends move, or maybe you made a donation. How great that feels! It actually releases endorphins into the body. Yeah. It lowers your blood pressure. It's overall good for your health. So giving is actually good for you as well as good for the world.
Yeah, I feel good just having this conversation, Duke. Really appreciate this. Duke Chang is the president and CEO of Canada Helps. Appreciate this. Good luck today. I know you got a very busy day ahead, so thanks for being here on CP24.
Thank you for having us.